Right guys, last day of the last trip with BirdID. We've been in Spain now since last weekend. This is the 6th day, I think. And we're now in Ronda. Fantastic view. Look at this. So I haven't been able to vlog anything really because it's very busy, and we see just a ton of birds all over, a lot of new species, and so much to see and experience, and beautiful places like this. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember guys, get out and enjoy nature. So finally we arrived in Spain for our last trip with BirdID. We arrived in Tarifa late in the evening, and the place was teeming with birds. So we decided to go for a walk and see if we could find any around the hotel. Day 2, and we went down to Tarifa city to explore the beach area and the quay area to see if we found any birds there. And as you can see, it was a quite busy place. Later on we also went to explore the old city and see if we found any birds in the old buildings there. So at the Mirador del Stretcho, or however it's pronounced, you can say all the way to Africa across the Gibraltar Strait, and a fantastic viewpoint for the large birds, vultures and eagles and kites. And we were really lucky this day and just saw tons and tons of different birds. Cueva del Morro, however it's pronounced, is located 25 km west of Tarifa and has great views. The rock is famous among birders because of the rare swifts and the Blue Rock Trush. But most prominent are the griffon vultures that are breeding in this small mountainside. Later on in day 2, we drove along the canals of Leyenda, hoping to see some special birds. And lucky us, we had this great encounter with the purple swarm hen, and got some really nice footage, I think, and some great pictures of it. Quite an experience. Day 3, and we visited the marshes of Barbate. I was surprised to see how much garbage was floating everywhere, and I wondered how this would affect the bird life. But to my surprise, there was quite a lot of exotic birds, although you can see them walking around in the trash. The little hillside here at La Barca de Vallar is famous for it's a breeding ground for the bald ibis. As you might see, it's a requirement in El Rocío to have poles to hitch your horse to outside every house. It's a charming village with narrow streets and whitewashed buildings, and as you can see, there's no tarmac in the streets, only sand. El Rocío overlooks a lush lagoon with a lot of birds, and this is of course the reason why we visited this area. And there's also a pathway going along a big part of the lagoon. Day 4, and we visited a lush forest that I won't even try to pronounce. It was a school holiday day and a lot of people in the park, but we were lucky to spot a lot of birds and had a really nice time together in this forest. So this was maybe my favorite part of the entire trip. We spent most of a day driving along the canals of this national park. And this interesting thing here is that they have decided that it should be protected, but that agriculture is a part of it, so that the species relying on the agriculture activity will thrive and survive in this national park. Just a fantastic spot, and we saw so many different birds from the car, of course, with the comfort in the car, but a fantastic day.
Me kick in the book.
So day 5, and we could go wherever we wanted. We decided to go back to the nameless park and see if we could find a nightingale. Later in the afternoon, we went to another park with the specific target to see if we could find the azure-winged magpie. So, day 6, and we're on our way to 2 special places. This is the last day of birding, but we stop here in this beautiful old forest to look for birds, and especially the firecrest. This was such an experience, really dramatic nature, mountains, and a dam decommissioned, jagged between 2 of these mountain tops. Fantastic place, and I'm afraid that footage don't really justify the place. So Ronda is really the craziest place I've ever been. It's so dramatic and just a fantastic view. This is the last stop for our trip, so a bit sad, but a really fantastic experience. Not too many birds, although, but we got some from the great views. That's it, guys. Thank you for tagging along, and remember, get out and enjoy nature.